6 things every woman should stop doing to her man in her relationship. This is Pearl Solution. The goal is for you to stay in a healthy relationship and a healthy marriage. For you to have a healthy relationship with your man, it is very, very much important you avoid doing these things with them in your relationship. If you come across this video, do me well to share them. Number one thing you should stop doing to your man in your relationship is don't always think or stop thinking your way is always the right way. There is a way you do your things. Your man also have his way of doing things. Allow your men to do their things their way. You do your thing. You do your thing your way. If you feel it is only your way that is always the best or the right way, that is where it becomes a very big problem. It makes your man feel you really want to have control, or you're trying to tell him you want to take control of that relationship. Second thing you should stop doing to your man in your relationship is don't put others before your man, especially if the man is your husband. Now, this one is particularly or especially for the wives. If he is your husband, he comes first before any other person. There is always a place for your children, for your family members. Your husband comes first, even before your family. If you're a married woman, your man comes first, even before your friends. If you are in a relationship, do not always put others before your man. Make your man feel special, that you value and you respect him by putting him first before others. Then the third thing you should stop doing to your man in your relationship is don't expect your man to be your friend. Most times you say, my man is not listening to me. Watch the kind of discussion or the kind of conversation you have with him. If you're the type that you want to have every conversation women have with themselves with your man, he will never want to take you seriously, and you will always want to complain. So if you are in a relationship with your man, check the kind of conversation. You know, women will like arguments, we like gossip. Men are not like that. Men want to listen to you. In as much as they like you, they love you, they want to really pay attention to the things you say. But if you're the type that each time you want to say something, you say things that are not so you're not supposed to say, things that is not making sense or meaning to him, he will stop listening to you, and later you start complaining. So always have good conversations with him, conversations that are meaningful, conversations that are important, conversations that have something to do with him, your relationship, and your well-being, not about other people. Always watch the kind of conversation you have so that he can listen to you. Then the fourth thing you should stop doing to your man in your relationship is stop expecting your man to feel the way your dad failed your mom. As this might sound, as this one can sound very, very, very somehow. It can be somehow, but because many women expect their men to feel, because they came out from a certain family, so they have this mindset that all men are the same. All men are not the same. So if you're a woman and you have that mindset, you better let go of that mindset before you go into a relationship. Because if you have the mindset there, maybe your dad did not treat your mom well, or you've seen men who treat women badly, or you've been in a relationship that they really did not work for you, you now categorize all men to be the same. It means even if you're with a good man, you will never see him to be good. So many women have this mindset, have this notion. So always remove such thoughts in your mind that your man should feel the way other people feel, or with the way your dad failed your mom. Especially if you're coming from a broken home, or you're in a family where your dad used to give your mom gas bills. So do not go into relationship with that notion. No matter how good the man is, you will really want him to fail. And guess what? That relationship will still fail, because you won't come in with the way you're supposed to come in, the way you are, and you will not accept him for who he is. Then the fifth thing you should stop doing to your man in your relationship, don't put your man on the defensive. If your man did something wrong, don't always condemn it. Don't always think or he's always wrong, or maybe he's going out, he misses his way, he told you, you will start asking him, oh, you've gone here severally, you've done this thing before, why will you now spoil it, or why will you now fail? Do not make him feel defensive. He will not start defending himself, because that is what most of you do. Always weigh your words before you use them. Always check before you say anything to your man if the words you want to say are needed or encouraging. If they are not needed, if they are not encouraging, please do not use them. You can read Proverbs 10:9. Always, the wise person is always mindful of what they say. But you see someone with a loose tongue who always say things they are not supposed to say. Do not be a woman with a loose tongue. Always weigh your words before you use them. That is why sometimes you end up in disagreement with your men. So weigh them before you say them. The sixth and the last one, never use nagging to bargain with your man. Never use nagging. If you guys have issues, solve them on a neutral ground by talking. Making him understand what he did is wrong. But using it, oh, you didn't do this for me, so you won't touch me, especially if you are a married woman. This one mostly goes for married women. If you're a married woman and you're using nagging to bargain with your man, so you want him to stop doing what he's doing, because if he does it, you will not nag him. Now you have to go to 1 Corinthians 7 verse 4 verse 1 Corinthians 4 verse 5. Your bodies are not your own. Do not deprive one another. No matter the argument, no matter the problem, do not deprive one another. In as much as the both of you are married, your bodies are no longer your own. So stop doing it in your relationship. Talk if you have issues. Talk. Do not use nagging to deprive him. This is Spell Solution. I hope this video helped people who really want to use it. In as much as most of the women are doing it unintentionally or intentionally, so it brings you to know that most of these things are the things that mostly ruin your relationship with your men. So you need to stop doing them in order to stay in a healthy relationship and a healthy marriage with your men. This is Spell Solution. Do me well to share out this video. You never can tell who you'll be really helping with it. Like, drop your comment what you think about the video. And if you're seeing my video for the very first time, do me well to follow my page. Thank you.